Welcome to Abundance Daily.
This is Sarah
and Alex Dumas. We are your host and abundant mindset coaches for you, the faith-based entrepreneur.
This show is designed to help educate, empower, and inspire you and your spouse. Every week we share our wins and losses and our lessons learned to help you and your spouse build a successful business together that helps you put your faith and family first.
You're in the right place if you and your spouse are teaming up to build a business together with dreams of creating an abundant lifestyle.
We know you're busy and with family, work, business, and everything else you deal with every day. So that's why we put together a quick and easy abundance journal to help take away that overwhelm and start getting your business rolling. Go to abundancedaily.com and get your free abundance journal today.
And if you find value from our show, please subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Podbean, or Spotify.
Now, let's get into today's episode.
All right, great morning, great afternoon, and great evening, depending on when you're listening to the podcast. So, I'm running the show this week. Today, welcome to episode number 99. We are cutting closer to 100. Next week, we're going to hit the triple digits. So thank you. Thank you all who have been listening. Thank you all who have been supporting. And thank you for those who are just joining us for the first time. We welcome you to Abundance Daily. Usually it's me and my wife, Sarah, but you're getting me, the man with the plan today. So this message is going out, is being geared toward the men. So if you see the topic of this, the episode name of Real Men Rub Feet, I want to make this get this disclaimer off the bat. This is not meant to be like sexual in nature, where if you have a thing for feet, that's you. No judgment zone here. That's your thing, but it's not. We're not getting kinky or or weird in that way. It's this is, you're gonna understand it once I kind of go through it and kind of explain what I mean by that. But I just want to get that out of your head first and foremost. So if you're listening with your kids or something like that, this is not something out of the box. It's not what you think it is. All right, so. Now that we got that out the way, talking about real men rub feet. And what I mean by that is in life, in your business, if you're working with your spouse or you're at least, being the breadwinner, or she's the breadwinner, and, whatever is going on, someone's entrepreneurial in the household, that they need support. They need your thumbs up on some things. They need you to be in their corner. They need you to be their cheerleader. They need you to be the person that is always out there with them, riding with them. And that's what me and Sarah have. That's what we've been building over a decade now with individual businesses, obviously within our own current business of Abundance Daily, our coaching practice that we're building, and also in our relationship. We've been together now. It's going to be almost 14 years this upcoming January, 10 years married in January. So I think we're doing pretty well in the marriage zone. And, this podcast is geared towards helping other power couples really break through to the next level, break through to take those next steps. And with the real men out there that rub feet, that is really just talking about how we as men have to redefine that frame of masculinity, of being able to partner up with your spouse and be a team, be co-partners, be co-coaches, lead coaches on this, and be able to kind of put away the ego, put away the machismo, right? We all want to bat our chest and it's me, grunting, gorilla style, and sometimes that doesn't always work, and you gotta give and take, you gotta compromise sometimes on some things, but at the end of the day, the number one priority's got to be your lady's got to be your spouse. It's got to be her, right? Chris Rock has a great analogy of we always got a couple of great analogies from some jokes that I always remember. Yet, the primary focus in the relationship, you got to remember that it's all about her. And if you're a guy out there, you know what I'm talking about. It's all about her. You gotta play your position and play the tambourine, right? Everybody can't be the lead singer, but you got to be happy playing the tambourine. So let's get into the real men rubbing feet out there. And like I said, it's not for anything weird, perverse, or sexual, but finding ways to pamper your spouse, finding ways to pamper your wife, and do a few things that will make her life a little easier. Show her that you appreciate her. Show her that you value her, and that if you are the king of the household, you're the king of the jungle, then obviously you got to treat the queen right. So a couple things I just want to get out the way and make sure that a couple things that I do and that I think is useful is one with a simple foot massage. And we can get like a Pulp Fiction dialogue. You want it's like don't say a foot massage don't mean nothing, but a foot massage it can mean a lot. It's just something that you can do for your partner to just let her know that, hey, you've had a long day, whether you've been working corporate or running around doing appointments or standing around with the kids, as a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is. Just a simple, hey, I got a little bit of lotion, baby oil, whatever, some cocoa butter, rub the feet, couple minutes, and not expect anything, and it's just something to show that you appreciate them. That's where I get the episode title, "Real Men Rub Feet," because sometimes you just gotta rub feet. You gotta hold the purse. The other day we were doing some food shopping, and we had the little dude in the cart, because he was kind of acting up a little bit. So we're putting groceries away, and we got the cart kind of filled up, and my wife was like, "Hey." Her shoulder and the arm were bothering her that day, so I was like, let me grab your purse and let me just rock out with this. So I just put the purse over my shoulder. A couple people give me funny looks, but I just rocked out with it. You see me in person, I just have fun with it no matter what. So I started like puffing my chest out, just acting real silly, and just doing whatever. And my daughter was like getting embarrassed, but the point of it was just like, what? I know that she's in a vulnerable spot. She's hurting. And her purse is weighs 25 pounds. Ladies, salute to you. I don't know what you keep in that. I don't know if you have mace and grenades or whatever, and kettlebells in there. But I was like, man, this is heavy. How the heck do you walk like this all the time? But it's just something you got to do to ease up, to take the ease off of that that other person. So it's just something you want to do and kind of consider. So rubbing the feet, giving a simple foot massage, that's one tip for the week. And some of you out there might be like, oh man, I'm not touching nobody's feet. Listen, just try it, just do it, just put the ego aside, put the man card away for a second, and just be the hubby, be the other half of the equation. All right. And one of the other things you can do that I think is super fun, and something that is really, but I think something that it could be a romantic thing or something you can just do. It's just booking the time for her, whether it's getting her nails done or going to a spa, something like that. Just kind of doing something a little spontaneous, something that's a little bit outside of the box. You always hear about the flowers on the anniversaries and birthdays and all this stuff, and flowers out of the blue for just no good for any reason will always put a smile on that person's face. But doing something like, hey, listen, I got you, I booked you some time this weekend for an hour, get a massage, get some spa treatment done, whatever. Not to say that you saying oh man, you're looking beat up, you need a pedi, you need a mani pedi, you don't want to go there. Don't use those words. I advise you, don't get yourself chopped in the throat. But just something like, hey, you know what, I got a Groupon deal, and I figure you know what, I wanted you to have some you time. Get some you time, do you, and I'll stay here with the kids, hold the house down, hold down with the dogs, and do whatever. And that goes a long way to showing that you appreciate them, showing that you care, and showing that you are somebody who is noticing them and you want them to still be the lady, still be the the object of your desire, the person that you are focusing on, the person that has got your attention, that is driving you wild, and making sure that the passion still stays in the house and in the marriage, because that's where it all starts, between you and them, and the rest of the world doesn't matter. It should only be about y'all. So I hope those two little tips work. If you guys got anything else that that works for you, things that you do, share with us. Comment, leave it in the Facebook comments, leave it in the Instagram, whatever. Hit me up on the email, alex@abundancedaily.com. Doesn't matter. Love to hear from you. Love to get your feedback and just connect with you and see, hey, if anything I said works for you, or if there's anything that you do that I didn't mention that has worked, in the past for you, that other people can use and implement and share right away. So, just want to get that out the way. I think, I should do like a training on this. I'm going to come up with some more ideas and maybe do a training like this just for the guys, because I think this is something that we've seen in our personal lives with people around us, where some marriages and some relationships being a little bit shaky, and I can almost, I don't want to say guarantee, but I want to say that a big contributing factor to that is probably that we as men, we take our eyes off the ball. We enjoyed the hunt of getting the lady and wooing her and the courtship and all that, but to keep the marriage fresh, to keep it going, obviously, and if you're in business together too, or if you're just the only one, whatever, you got to keep that fire lit. You got to keep it burning. You got to find new ways. You got to reinvent. You got to reshape and just do something different, something out of the box. Doesn't have to be major. Doesn't have to be a big money deal, whatever. If that's a challenge in your life, but just something to show the appreciation. That's where, if you're a real man out there, you suck it up and you do it for them to make them happy. Because they say the happy life, happy wife. Well, I say happy spouse, happy house. And that goes both ways. Ladies, take care of your man too. But this really was just going out to the fellas this week, so that we can show you that we appreciate you, we care for you. And obviously we're here to protect, we're here to provide, but we're also here to produce that feeling for you, that connection of the emotional connection, the physical connection, and spiritual connection, as we're under God's eyes, and we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing, and just being able to be like, hey, my wife is happy, she loves me, I love her, I want to do just good things for you and just make you happy. All right, so just be happy, go out there, make your loved one happy, and put a smile on their face. All that said and done, take care. God bless. Stay blessed. Thanks so much for listening today. And if you want your free abundance journal, remember to stop by abundancedaily.com.
Let's stay connected. Follow us on Instagram at Sarah_Dumas888.
And you can follow me at The Real Alex Dumas. For even more access to us, we invite you to be a part of our domination. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/AbundanceDaily8.
We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment and tell us what you found most valuable and impactful. Take a screenshot of this episode and tag us on Instagram.
For any questions about working with us, email support@abundancedaily.com.
We're grateful to connect with you and to support you any way we can.
So with that said, remember, you're born to live your life with abundance. You are the master of your future, and you control your freedom, and you have complete dominance of your thoughts, your emotions, and habits. See you next episode. God bless.